Yes, guys. Hello, guys. Welcome back to Football Talk with me, your boy, Devil. So, I just wanted to give you guys a short description of myself. So, I started this channel in 2000, I think 20 or 2019, 2020. I was 26 at the time, and I just wanted to create videos talking about soccer because that is my passion and I enjoy football. So I started my channel, but then COVID started also, and a couple of things happened personally in my personal life. So I lost my job. I had to go back home and start all over, like to most of us, because COVID did that to all of us. Um, but now I'm much more older and I'm much more mature, and I am sure and willing and actually very happy to be taking the step. So, um, this channel, this is Football Talk. The name of the channel says it all. We talk about football. It doesn't necessarily have to be just because I'm a Chelsea fan. Doesn't necessarily have to be news about Chelsea because I literally enjoy just researching and watching football all the time. Like that's what I do after I knock off and go home. What I do is just watch football, read news, and so I just decided one day that, you know what, I've watched a couple of YouTubers and I've seen what they do, and it really got me thinking that, you know what, this is actually what I want to do. If I would do the same, I would enjoy my life. So I decided to do the same. And this actually means that I'm actually in a good place in life. I'm starting to enjoy my life. So started making these videos. Posted one video yesterday just to get the wheels going and just to, put pressure on myself that I need to continue. So yeah. On today's video, let me get to today's video. Today's video, we will be talking about Jadon Sancho versus his manager, Eric, the bold guy, Ten Hag. So, um, Jadon Sancho and Ten Hag. It's a very not nice situation for it to be played out in the media like this, because now we all know that there is, I'd say, bad blood between them, and none of them. And Sancho is not willing to say sorry. Ten Hag is not going to say he was wrong in not selecting him for the team game. So, um, I have done a bit of research as to what could be the problem. But I'm gonna first give you some of Sancho's stats for this season. Jadon is still relatively young, and his move to Man United from Dortmund hasn't been a smooth one. We all know about his troubles that he had last season, and yeah, we all know what Eric did for him last season to try and get him back to his healthy state. I think it's the same thing that they did to Rashford, but I don't think it helped Sancho, to be honest, because Man United have played 6 games, 7 games. I think 8 games was yesterday in total this season. Um, Sancho has only played, I think, 76 minutes this whole season. He came on as a substitute in the first 3 games, and he hasn't played since. He hasn't played since the Arsenal game. His last game was against Forest, I think. His last game was against Forest, and he hasn't played since. And yeah, Man United are what they are. Um, Last season, let me go back to last season again. Just give you his stats. Sancho played 41 games in all competitions. He had 10 goal contributions, 7 goals, 3 assists, which doesn't ring world class to me. But yeah, I just know Jadon Sancho and I know his capabilities. I know what he's capable of. So for me, those numbers don't actually worry me. But this whole thing started actually when Ten Hag did not pick Jadon for the matchday squad against Arsenal in a game they eventually lost, and Jadon did an unthinkable thing at the end of the game to just he decided to post. He posted something on X saying along the lines that he has been the scapegoat for Man United for a long time and he wants to tell the truth, which is never a good thing for a player to do. Never take on your manager because doesn't end well. Does not end well, especially at Man United. You see what happened to Ronaldo. Bold guy took him away. But yeah, on Sancho, he decided to post something on X, formerly known as Twitter, and he basically said that Erik Ten Hag was lying about him and he's been the scapegoat for Man United for quite a while and he wants to say his piece. So Ten Hag's reason for not including Sancho in the matchday squad against Arsenal says Ten Hag literally says that it was just a matter of performances during training. Sancho hasn't been training at a level where he's not been, sorry about that. He hasn't been training at a level. He hasn't been training at a level where the standards are high. He hasn't been training at a level that is at the standard of a Man United player. So he doesn't give them the confidence during the week in training that he can perform in the weekend. Basically, that's what Ten Hag said. And then Sancho snapped back and said that he believes that he's been training well and he believes that he should be playing. So he doesn't understand why Erik Ten Hag is saying what he's saying, because he thinks he's been training at a very high level. And Ten Hag doesn't necessarily think that. So their relationship got severed at that point because Ten Hag does not take nonsense from his players. We all know that. And seemingly Sancho is not willing to say sorry. He will not. And I don't know why he will not, because personally, I think Sancho he's made his bed and he's actually not willing to get off of it. He's sleeping in his bed that he's made for himself. So actually, by him actually deactivating his Instagram account, for me that says a lot. It gives me vibes of a man who is not willing to say sorry, of a man who is willing to die on the hill that he's been training well, he's been giving 100% for the club, and he just won't say sorry. So for me, I don't know where they'll go from here, but I honestly feel like something has to happen because there is a player inside Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho is still 23 years old, and apparently if he doesn't say some sorry or the thing doesn't change, he won't play again for Man United. And he might just be sold in January. And I feel like there will be a couple of suitors for him because he's a sensational player. He's a great player. He's a great player. I'd say that because I've seen what he can do. I've seen his potential, and I still believe that he's still young enough to be able to get where he wants to go. He is world class. And that's how I'd put it. And I mean, something has to happen. Something has to give. I just think that Man United really thought that this whole problem was going to work itself out, not work itself out. They tried to mediate it. They tried to involve their CEO and their director of football. I think it's John Murtaugh and Richard Arnold. They thought they were going to be able to solve it during the international break, but unfortunately that couldn't happen because on Tuesday morning, which is yesterday, Sancho deleted his Instagram page, which is a sign of a man who is willing to die for the right reasons in his head. And I did do a bit of research, but basically it just says Erik Ten Hag will not condone his authority being undermined by a player in a public setting, because the world knows what's going on, and if Jadon Sancho doesn't say sorry, Erik Ten Hag is not going to bring him back into the team. So that's my 2 cents on what's going on with Man United, and I feel like they just need to work together, man. Sancho and Ten Hag need to come together, just have a meeting and maybe hash things out, talk things out like grown-ups, because this is not nice for anyone. But I mean, Man United is a team that I love to hate, so I'm just smiling and eating popcorn at this moment in time. So yeah, that's in essence, that is what I wanted to share with you guys today about Man United and the Ten Hag situation. So yeah, that is it. Boom, football talk with your boy Level today. So yeah, it was a nice video, man. I enjoyed this one. And from the first video I uploaded yesterday, I did watch it back, and I feel like I was too shy. I feel like I was a bit in my shell. But at this point, I'm starting to get the groove of the thing. So I just feel like the videos will get better and better and better and better and better, and we'll just grow, man. I won't stop. Thank you guys. See you guys next time on Football Talk.